Hi everyone. Today I would like to explain you about how to use Google Forms. Google Forms is used as a questionnaire wherein you can post certain questions and capture the responses. This is also used in survey based research study. Before we understanding Google Forms, we need to be clear about certain aspects. What details do you want to capture and what details in your form are mandatory? Once you are clear about the details you would like to capture, make a note of them in Excel sheet or on a piece of paper. Once logged into Google account, click on applications icon and scroll down all the way to the bottom to select forms. You can click on it, Google Forms. Application will open. On the screen, you will see multiple templates and also a blank icon. We are going to use blank template. Click on blank icon. It will open a new form. On the top of left corner, update the name of the form. Choose a name which defines the purpose of this form. On the body of the form, the name gets auto-populated. You can add description along with your signature, which will make it easy for people to understand the intent of the form. On the screen, you see lot of buttons and a floating toolbar. The first button helps in adding a question. Using second button, you can import questions from the other form. Third button helps in text formatting. Fourth and fifth button can be used to embed photo and video respectively. The last button on the floating toolbar is used to add section. Let's now move on to the first question. Name. Select short answer as a name can be captured using short answer text box. For all the questions which are mandatory, switch on required button. You can see two options at the bottom. One is to duplicate the question and the other is the delete the question. You can also see three dots next to it. I will explain about it in some time. To insert second question, we can either click on add question or by duplicating the first question. We shall click on the add button to insert next question. I would like to use this question to seek their permission to continue populating the details in the form. It is always good practice to give them an opportunity whether they want to fill the further details about themselves or not. Google Forms is intelligent and will automatically give you options based on what you type. You will see this is a multiple choice question, hence you need to send multiple choice and click on yes or no. Make this question as required. Now let's look at the functionality of this dotted buttons. Click on it and select go to section based on the answer. By doing this, you are creating a condition. For yes, retain it as it continue to next section. What it means is that if someone does not want to answer more questions, they can submit the form. The next question is about the discipline they are in. Select multiple choice. Select BSc, BA, BCom in it. Depending on discipline, let's give them specific questions to be answered. To do this, we need to create three sections and label them as different disciplines like BSc, BCom, BA. Select the condition depending on the group they select. For example, if someone selects BA, they should see only questions related to BA. To enable this, we need to create multiple sections. Let me create 3 sections as we have 3 groups. Label them first section as BA, second one BSc, and third one BCom. Now let me go back to the question where I am selected condition. When someone select BSc, let me divert them to BSc section by selecting it in the drop down. Let me do the same for the other as well. In each section, select specific questions which need to be answered. I can duplicate the earlier question and drag it to the next section and make changes. Next question we thought of asking them is year of study, wherein we choose multiple choice and give options as first year, second year, third year. Let me add another questions for capturing contact number. For contact number, select it as a short answer and set validation for it is to be a number. If we tries to type next in it, it doesn't allow. There are different type of validations you can choose. This will control the input that user is entering while filling the form, and put mandatory. Next question is, do you attend class every day? I choose yes or no here using multiple choice. Next question is, which device do you use? The responses can be more than one, hence I will choose a checkbox for this question so that they can select more than one option like mobile phone, laptops, etc. Next question is about, did you enroll in Google Meet? This is again multiple choice question with yes or no answer. You can copy the same questions and put them in BSc and BCom. I will show now how to do it with 2 questions, and you can do it for rest of them. The form can now be considered as completed now. Let me explain the tabs for you. Click on responses. You will see 0 responses here because you didn't share with this form with anyone. Ensure that the accepting responses is turned on. When you click on this, it will come with spreadsheet. We'll talk about it later. Click on settings button on the top of the right corner in general tab. Click on collect emails. Select limit 1 response as this will help us in avoiding duplication of entries. You can select edit after submit so that they can edit the submitted responses just in case of they want to edit it. Click on presentation tab and check show progress bar so that the respondents will know the progress. You can also add a confirmation mail on this screen. This message will be displayed after they submit the form. To see how others view your form, click on I button next to settings button on the top right corner. This will show the screen which others will see. While this screen shows 4 pages, first page and one of the 3 pages will be visible to them depending on the stream they select. You can copy the link on the top and share it with target audience through text message, WhatsApp, etc., so that they can fill the form and submit. Thank you and happy learning.